Bill O'Reilly here, Wednesday, April 29th, 2020. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening today in America. 1 in 4 Americans near their breaking point during the lockdown. Major airlines slashing services to 25 U.S. airports. The CDC issuing new social guidelines for pets. Pope Francis urging Christians to follow local restrictions. Hillary Clinton endorsing Joe Biden. Also ahead, to quote Billy Joel, say goodbye to Hollywood. But first, nearly 25% of Americans say they're nearing their breaking point as the lockdown continues. Millions report extreme anxiety due to the virus. 75% say they fear for their mental health should the isolation continue into June. U.S. airlines, including JetBlue, Delta, and Spirit, asking the Transportation Department to cut flights across the country through September. 25 cities with service reductions include Chicago, Atlanta, Houston, Seattle, Las Vegas, and Dallas. Demand for tickets down 95% from the same time last year. The Centers for Disease Control publishing new social distancing guidelines for America's pets. Recent studies show cats and dogs can contract and transmit COVID to other animals and possibly owners, but they really don't know that. The first reported animal infection was a tiger at the Bronx Zoo, spreading the bug to 7 other big cats there. All have now recovered. Pope Francis urging global Christians to obey the local lockdowns regarding religious services. The Catholic leader telling followers they should respect quarantine restrictions so the pandemic, quote, does not return. Italy, of course, very hard hit, reporting more than 27,000 deaths since February. Hillary Clinton officially endorsing Joe Biden for president. The former First Lady announcing the decision in a video posted online, calling President Trump a person who, quote, simply plays president on television. Between the two career politicians, both Hillary and Biden have run for the White House on 5 separate occasions. In a moment, the contagion has crushed Hollywood. Right back with that. A former White House economist says there's a 100% chance of a recession and predicts 1 million jobs will be lost in April. So many Americans are moving to physical gold and silver as a recession-proof safe haven for their retirement. American Hartford Gold Group is a trusted leader in gold and silver, and they make it simple and easy to get started. They're family-owned and have an A-plus rating from the Better Business Bureau. Very important. Until you hold a precious metal in your hand, you'll never fully know the experience of being in control of your own retirement. If you are listening to me right now, the American Hartford Gold Group is offering new clients up to $500 in free silver. All you have to do is give them a call, 877-444-GOLD, 877-444-GOLD, or text SILVER to 65532. Please call the American Hartford Gold Group now, 877-444-4653, or text SILVER to 65532. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day. Will the entertainment industry ever recover from the pandemic? Here are the facts. Movie theaters in the USA closed. Production of films and shows halted. Cancellation of major events like Comic-Con, Burning Man, all other concerts and exhibitions stopped. Disney World, Disneyland closed. Cannes Film Festival in France, not happening. Most entertainment people are out of work. Some talent agencies on the verge of bankruptcy. Hundreds of thousands of support workers in the entertainment industry laid off. Major motion pictures have been delayed, including James Bond, Disney's Mulan, Spider-Man, Thor, Batman, 2 Mission Impossible sequels. Television production halted or scaled down on everything, including Jimmy Fallon, Saturday Night Live, NCIS, Law and Order, Jimmy Kimmel, The Bachelor, Amazing Race, on and on and on and on. Industry insiders say the delay in movie releases and TV shows will cost the studios, ready? $7 billion this year. Disney alone has furloughed 43,000 employees. Similar numbers for other movie studios. MGM fired 7% of its entire staff. While many hard-hit industries will bounce back once the pandemic is under control, Hollywood will not. Late-night television, for example, already has far fewer viewers than it used to have, and the decline will continue. Corporations will not hire all entertainment workers back. New projects will be postponed for years. And now, on demand is coming. There are some entertainment vehicles that are prospering, like Netflix and Amazon Prime. These are channels where you can watch shows at any time. But I got to tell you, I went in there the other night, and there's not a lot to watch. I mean, you could sit there and watch this stuff, but to me, sitting in a movie theater watching a very sophisticated production doesn't compare to Netflix. I'm sorry. But here's the real problem with Hollywood. We are going to have entertainment on demand soon. What that means is your television set or big computer will be set up so you can say, I want to watch O'Reilly right now. And I hope you would say that. And there I go. Boom, right in front of your eyes. It's called voice-activated demand programming. It'll be here very soon. Once that happens, regular television shows, movies in the theaters, which cost $12, $14 in some places, they're going to die because people will watch what they want to watch when they want to watch it. I'm Bill O'Reilly, and I approve that message by actually writing it. For more news analysis, please visit BillO'Reilly.com for honest and incisive pandemic coverage. In a moment, something you might not know. When life is in chaos, your home is your safe haven and most important asset. But do you really own your home? Are you sure? Imagine getting evicted for non-payment of a loan you never took out. Well, it happened to Deborah, and it's happening everywhere. It's called home title theft, and the FBI calls it one of the fastest-growing crimes in the country. I urge you to get Home Title Lock. Your home's legal title is kept online, and thieves know it. They will forge your signature on your home's title, and then they legally own your home, taking loans out on it. Your bank doesn't cover you, and neither does your insurance. Avoid this nightmare and possible eviction with Home Title Lock. Please go to HometitleLock.com and register your address to see if you're already a victim. Use code BILL for 30 free days of protection to get you through the crisis. Enter BILL at HometitleLock.com. HometitleLock.com. Now, the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. 75 years ago today, the U.S. Army's 42nd and 45th Infantry Divisions reached the gates of Dachau, the notorious Nazi concentration camp located just 10 miles outside of Munich. Inside, they found train cars filled with dead bodies, evidence of torture and human atrocities. While researching my book, Killing the SS, I spent some time at Dachau, where thousands more were murdered. Unlike Auschwitz, Dachau was not branded a, quote, death camp. It was a place for political prisoners. In its 12 years of operation, the camp held 200,000 so-called undesirables, political rivals, Jews, homosexuals, gypsies. At least 40,000 were systematically murdered, according to records. But the true extent of the evil can never be known because many passed through that camp unregistered. On April 29, 1945, American Lieutenant Felix Sparks and his regiment advanced on Dachau. Said Sparks at the time, quote, "The stench of death was overpowering. Most of the SS guards had fled. Only a few hundred remained, opening fire on U.S. soldiers. The camp was taken by the 42nd Infantry Division. While there had been a promise that no more shooting would occur, that wasn't exactly the case. Nazi stragglers were rounded up and executed by the Americans. 25 to 50 were reportedly beaten to death by the inmates of Dachau. A communique hit the wire that day from General Dwight Eisenhower saying, quote, "Our forces have liberated and mopped up the infamous concentration camp at Dachau. Approximately 32,000 prisoners were liberated. 300 SS guards were quickly neutralized." 8 days later, the Nazis signed a document of unconditional surrender, and here's something else you might not know. The day after the Allies liberated Dachau, Adolf Hitler bit down on a cyanide capsule and shot himself in the head after testing the poison on his own dog to make sure it worked. He killed himself before he could be captured by the Russians. Back after this. There are thousands of abandoned animals in the USA that need our help. I am partnering with Delta Rescue, the largest no-kill care-for-life animal sanctuary in the world. Founded by actor Leo Grillo, who left Hollywood to devote his life to saving abandoned animals. Delta Animal Sanctuary is a one-of-a-kind rescue unit. They are staffed by trained attendants who look after each animal, providing them water, treats, toys, and affection. Support Delta Rescue and put your legacy to work. Each life-saving gift helps Delta fulfill their mandate to rescue and care for animals. Request a free estate planning package at deltarescue.org/bill. For a limited time, please watch The Rescuer for free only at deltarescue.org/bill. The Rescuer is an award-winning documentary about Grillo's 2-year rescue of a family of 21 dogs abandoned in the wilderness. deltarescue.org/bill. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.